Hey there Seekers, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading. If you're new here, also a very warm welcome to my channel. I focus on messages of awakening, soul ascension and aligning you to your true purpose. In fact, recently I just finished a series of reading around destiny, karma and life purpose, so I will put the playlist up here for you guys as well. Just to let you know, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and on TikTok. All the links that you need are below the video, including the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading for yourself. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe on your way out. I would be forever grateful for that, it really helps me out. I'd just like to wish you a week full of love and magic, and without further ado, let's head to your weekly tarot reading. Hi there Taurus, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive reading for April 26th through to May the 2nd. Let's see what just may be on the cards for you Taurus. Getting started here with the Work Your Light Oracle as per usual. I will then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy before going to the Rider-Waite Classic and the Star Child Tarot Akashic for your tarot positions. Okay Taurus, let's see what's on the oracles for you. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Yeah, it's a fun little message of don't sweat the small stuff. You know, Taurus, we need to have that balance to rise our vibration and just to invite that joy and happiness into our lives. I'm really feeling that Three of Cups energy where it's really important to celebrate the small wins in your life and also to look at where you've come and how far you've come and not to lose sight of that. Oftentimes, you know, we're thinking about our goals and forward vision and projection all the time and feeling disappointed that we haven't met them yet, but think about how far you've come and celebrate it. Oh, and I got trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, Taurus, what would you do? So it's a real message of, you know, trusting where you're feeling guided to go. Might be to a physical place, might be towards a person, might be towards a career. If that is really, you know, if you're really feeling that in your gut, if that is really calling your heart, then it is probably your truth. And if you removed all the limitations that the ego might be giving you to, you know, try and keep you where you are, to keep you safe and small, then what would you do? So if money wasn't an object, if location wasn't an object, age wasn't an object, what would you do? And maybe it's time to start moving towards that dream, and you might be about to go through some kind of, you know, gateway or some kind of like major shift towards that. Okay, we'll take that one there. Alright Taurus, let's look at your lead tarot energy. Oh, the Magician. That is just perfect. If anyone can make it happen, it is the Magician. It's the awakening, Taurus, to the fact that you have everything within yourself right now to make this happen. You are supporting yourself, so now you can trust that path and move forward. It really is that energy of holding a strong inner game, raising the vibration from within, so shifting your energy from within in order to change your external reality, right? And it's saying play. That for me is a message saying just have fun, set your intentions, but you know, feeling good is going to be really important for you to be in a high vibrational state to attract in what you're really wanting to here. You have all the resources that you need, the emotional intelligence of the cup, the resourcefulness of the pentacle, the intellect of the sword, and the power, passion and potential of the wand. It's a lot about communication as well. Maybe there's something that you're needing to communicate in order to get the wheels in motion. Well, we will see. So calling in the energy of the recent past, Taurus. Energies leaving, completing or transitioning. What has brought you to this now moment if this is your reading? Seven of Cups. Yeah, maybe some confusion. Maybe confusion about an opportunity. Current or focus energy. The Ten of Cups. Okay, so I really feel like we are, you know, in the realms of fulfillment here, trying to reach the higher states of of fulfillment and best life kind of reality here. Let's get your outcome. The cards are flipping. Oh, Eight of Swords. There we go. There's the limitation. Oh, but Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Clarifies now. Clarifying the Seven of Cups. I have got the Ace of Swords. Perfect and beautiful. Clarifying the Ten of Cups. Oh, Akashic Records. Clarifying the Eight of Swords. I have the Nine of Pentacles. One more for the focus energy. Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles. That's your card, Taurus. And the Sun at the bottom of the deck. I think a lot of you are on this journey of, you know, really questioning, how can I achieve that ultimate happiness? How can I get there? How can I get to my happy ever after? What changes do I need to make? That's kind of what I'm feeling. It feels like an across the board kind of feel. A lot of you are trying to manifest or call in that best life where maybe we have the partner, the beautiful home, and the stability and the security and all of those things. There is a sense, though, that there is a kind of a confusion around how to actually manifest that. That Seven of Cups can really be about, you know, the reality of the future that we're really wanting being a dream or a fantasy. I think some of you have tried to create it, but you've just found yourself in a situation where it's not happening, it's not materializing, and there is frustration here because of that. So for example, oh, I've just noticed the light is terrible on here. Just one moment. Okay, that's better, Taurus. Sorry, we're kind of getting into those autumn, winter lighting conditions here, and they're very harsh, so I just had to pull the blind and turn the light on. Also, I was saying, for example, you could have got into a marriage or a relationship with somebody who, you know, promised to kind of be that person that was walking alongside you and creating this best life reality, or maybe had promised you a certain amount of, you know, a type of future or something like that, but there's a sense that it hasn't materialized here. For others of you, it could be in your career path where, you know, you've studied and you've done this and you've done that and you've worked your way through, but at the end of the day, you've realized that that's where your fulfillment just doesn't exist. It hasn't provided for you what you truly wanted. That's what I'm feeling. Something you've invested heavily in has not delivered. And there can be a sense of like, well, why? You know, I've taken the tried and tested path. I have gone to study, I have gotten a good job, I've tried to meet that person, but it's not working out. So the cards are saying, look, maybe it's time to do something different. Whatever path that you have been on maybe isn't right for you. And now you're having a breakthrough moment, a moment of clarity where I feel you're being called or guided somewhere else, Taurus. And the cards are saying that's the path you need to trust, right? So the Ace of Swords is that breakthrough moment where maybe you get this aha moment, this inspiration. All of a sudden you see things for what they are. My goodness, this is not it. I need to make a move here. King of Pentacles, of course, is your energy, which makes me, you know, feel that this is something very personal to you. But what I notice on this King of Pentacles, Taurus, is the illumination in the heart. You are being asked to go after the calling of your heart and align your life to it. We're here to live a life of truth. That is the victory that we claim. That is our greatest breakthrough. So that's what I'm really sensing here, Taurus. You know, you're really being asked to move in the direction of your true happiness, the sun, what really lights you up here. Where do you feel your future is more bright? What do you truly want to do? And it's time to take the steps to get there. And I feel like this is a karmic part of your journey for you. In the current focus energy, I have the Ten of Cups, Akashic Records, and the Queen of Swords, a Libran energy here in the Minor Arcana for me. So this Akashic Records card, Taurus, I don't know if you've heard me say this before in my readings about the Akashic Records, but it's an extra major arcana in this deck, and basically the concept goes that each one of our souls has like a library. I see it like a hard drive of all of the big kind of karmic lessons and contracts it has moved through in past lives and you have signed up for in this life in order to expand your consciousness, to evolve, because I believe that's why we incarnate on earth. So when I see this card in a reading, I know that we are dealing with a karmic lesson, or we're about to kind of either come to the climactic point of one, you know, actually complete a karmic contract or start a new one. So I feel like there is a karmic lesson here of, you know, finding true fulfillment in your life, and it just might be off the traditional path. And obviously that is the challenge, to see that big picture, to see that objectively with that Queen of Swords, and move towards your truth. The Queen of Swords is a real truth-seeking energy, and of course she links to the Justice energy in the Major Arcana, which is about making the change or the adjustment that you need in your life to bring not only yourself into balance, but your karma. So you're moving towards that. That's what I'm seeing here. So the Queen of Swords is that ultimate clarity of being able to see in hindsight sort of how you've ended up to where you are now, and how it's been playing out, how the dots are connecting, and from that place you're making the changes that you need to call in your Ten of Cups reality, which is, for me, is like that best life reality of, you know, the rainbow of blessings, maybe living with family, beautiful life partner if that's what you desire, living somewhere really nice as well that makes you feel connected. Easier said than done though. And there goes the Devil as well. Easier said than done. Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. The Eight of Swords here can be the anxieties or the stresses that kind of come with such a revelation, because we know we're going to have to make changes, and change is hard. The Eight of Swords can be that overthinking, that analyzing, that overwhelm, that because it's just so much, sometimes it's just like, well, I can't move, I can't do anything. I'm at a holding pattern here. It's going to be really important for you to tune back into your intuition. You can see that the person that's in the mind, that's the Swords, is bound around third eye, heart, gut. Like the intuitive centers are shut down when we're so much in the mind here. It's really saying that, you know, I feel with that Nine of Pentacles energy. The Nine of Pentacles is like the opposite of the Eight of Swords. It's someone who's in their earthly power, somebody who's independent, self-sufficient, high vibration, looking good, feeling good, high self-esteem and confidence. There's also a real energy of, you know, being single, solo, or something like that. So some of you might need to actually break away from a situation, be out on your own before you're going to get to this this Four of Wands, which is the ultimate happy ever after, the ultimate stability and security, abundance and blessing card. And what you're breaking away from could be something that has become kind of a bind for you, a codependency, a safety zone, even a toxic situation. So that's what I'm feeling here. In order to break through this fantasy, the Devil can just be the illusion that we thought we were moving towards a happiness. We've had an awakening. We've realized that we're not. We're having this moment of clarity of the shift, the change that we need to make. We're being asked to go into magician mode, which is to take the actions. And, you know, the cards are saying trust your path and keep moving forward. But we're going to have to overcome this first, which really can be the chains that bind us, that try and call us back to the comfort and safety zone of the ego desires, so that we are, you know, we don't have to face the fear of the unknown. We don't have to face the fear of upheaval and all of those kinds of things. But the cards are saying just potentially an upheaval like that is required, and it's your karmic lesson. So that's what I'm seeing here, Taurus. I hope that made sense to some of you. And I do hope you enjoyed the reading, keeping in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It may or may not resonate for you. If you're called to share, please do drop me a comment. I do read them all and try and respond to them all as well. Helps me get to know you guys, connect with the energies, and see what's happening out there in the collective. Has been a pleasure, Taurus. I'll see you back here for another one very soon. Bye for now.